Hello guys. Hey guys. Hey. So, let me make sure ain't no water down there. So, guys, I am in my kitchen. Okay. What the heck? Oh no. Y'all, I sat up here and ran some dishwater and it just ran all out. It sucks. Hello guys, this is High Priestess Jamila. Hello. Happy Thursday to you all. Mama's mama. Why is that little baby always fussing? I got the camera right here, honey. Hey, y'all. Hey, guys. Hey. Why are you fussing? Hey, y'all. It's High Priestess Jamila. I'll give y'all a couple of minutes to get in here. What? What? Okay. I would come and talk to y'all while I clean up my kitchen. I'm just doing the dishes. How y'all doing? What in the world? Girl, I thought you were going upstairs to like, oh, that's what, I got it, don't worry. I got it. All right. Little mama does not like for me to go live. She like, I want my grandma myself. Okay, guys. So I wanted to come and talk to y'all. It'd be nice if I could ever come and talk to y'all without all this noise in the background. But I have children, so you know that's just what they do. Hello, guys. Hey, I'm cleaning up the kitchen. Yes, sweetie. I'm cleaning up the kitchen. I'm loading the dishwasher. All right. So, first of all, I wanted to come and tell you guys that that little girl that I was crying about earlier today, which they actually found her and she's safe. Okay, just to let y'all know. So that's a relief, right? I like to think that, you know, my prayers and blessings helped that little child, you know, find her way back home or just, you know, being found safely. But I wanted to come and talk to you guys about not sitting on curses too long. Okay, now, depends on what your spiritual beliefs are. I mean, I personally believe in curses. I do believe in blessings as well. And I do believe that the blessed get cursed. If you're blessed in any kind of way, you know, there's somebody out there that is going to want to curse you. So that's what I want to talk to you guys about. Don't be naive. Okay? Don't be naive. You know the truth, because I'm gonna be honest with you. There's a lot of people that will wait and wait and wait years and years and years to remove a curse off of them. And usually, when you get to the point where, you know, everything is you know, just in a really rough, bad place. When you get to that point, not to say that it's too late, but you can already lose so much, okay? So I've been doing this my entire life, not just 5 years ago. I've been noticing certain things about the world that we live in since I was a baby. Ooh, that is strong. Okay? Curses. You do not sit on curses for too long. It's very dangerous to do that. Okay? One of the worst curses is when somebody does a poppet curse on you, and depending on what their intent is. Okay? Depending on what the intent behind the work is, can really, really, really cause a lot of disturbances and a lot of interruptions and a lot of issues within your life. So just to let you guys know, many of you guys, it's almost like one of those, you know those scary movies where the family, they buy this big pretty house, and the parents are together and everything is all lovey-dovey and happy, and then all of a sudden things start going wrong. And then you're wondering what the hell is going on. Why is this happening? Why is that happening? I'm talking about major shit. I'm not talking about just a flat tire and a little bit of bad luck. Everybody gets that every once in a while. But even if you have too many of those occurrences, you want to be careful. Now, if y'all don't mind hitting the thumbs up, because for some reason, I swear, because of this coronavirus thing and people having financial difficulty, has brought out the sharks. So if you could please hit that thumbs up and support the channel, because the sharks are here. Okay. When you think back at the times of your life, when you got married, when you got pregnant, when you went to college, any of that, you want to know that there is a person that is working against you. It's usually an entity or a person, or it could be somebody that you know. So everything that you do that is going to bring you the life that you want, somebody's going to curse you. Period. When you get married, your mother-in-law may curse the marriage. Okay? Your mother may curse the marriage. Your sister, your cousin may put a curse on you. Okay? When you have a baby, okay, you can get cursed. We don't know why, but this is one of the things that we talk about all the time. You know how they say, oh, we're born in sin and you're born cursed. Well, that's kind of true. So if people had the proper spiritual education, they would know, because it's not just about, if somebody curses your marriage, it's not just about breaking up the marriage. It's not just about that. Other things can happen, okay, depending on the person that did it, the practitioner that did it, okay? So lots can happen. A lot can happen, okay? And not just the breakup, heart attacks, strokes, miscarriages, okay, problematic pregnancies, colicky babies. When babies are too colicky, that can mean something. When your baby got a lot of gas, very painful gas, somebody might be doing work on your baby. There's a lot of evil in this world, but there's probably more good than evil. Depends on, how you are working with your spirits, on how you see that. So me personally, because my spirits are on point, they take very good care of me. They always doing their job. They always give me the messages, the warnings, the signs. I'm very much tapped in. So to me, the world is less evil than maybe it might be to another person. Somebody that has a badass curse on them will probably look at the world as being very evil, because nothing but bad shit happens. gonna have to call you later. I'm in my kitchen. I'm doing my dishes. I'm gonna have to call you later, sweetie pie. Okay? This is, you know what I'm saying? So give me a second. I don't know if that person knows that I'm live, but I know who that is that's calling. So in case you're watching, I am doing my dishes. Okay? All right. So, I kind of got thrown off a little bit, but that's okay though, because, you know, it's the nature of this business sometimes. You know, you got to redirect yourself. So when it comes to hexes and curses and things of that nature, people will put it on you, and you will most of the time find out the hard way. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, there are a lot of practitioners that will not remove these hexes. They too scared. They too scared to deal with that there. So they won't do it. Okay? So if you see a practitioner that is offering hex removals and reversals, hit the thumbs up, you guys. There's 8 of you in the chat. Thank you. Thank you. If y'all could hit the thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. We must not have enough of my people ain't came in here yet. I'm going to give y'all a few minutes to get up in here then. Because obviously we got some other energies crowding up the room. That's okay too, honey. Okay. We got a lot of energies crowding up the room. We got 9 of y'all in the chat. Now see, I'm y'all, my haters. My haters are mad because they can't reach me. They're angry because I had to shut down the comments. And because of their just effervescent, undying jealousy of me, they're angry that they cannot leave silly little comments that make no sense to anybody in the world. So they're mad. They mad. Oh, thank you. You can see my house. Yeah. 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 You know, somebody tried to curse me the day that we moved in here. The day we moved in here, it's people that'll try to curse you on every birthday. They said, what I want for my birthday is for this bitch to be cursed because I hate her. Why? Because I don't have what she has. Hello, people are like that, guys. People are totally like that. Even people that be smiling all up in your damn face and shit. Especially family. Probably about 70% of the curses that I see on people, they got that shit put on them by their family. Now, it depends on what kind of curse we're talking about. Because I've seen people that, you know, get pregnant or whatever, or there's a baby that's coming, and as soon as the baby's born, you know, either your ignorant grandmother or your mother gonna say, that baby ain't gonna be shit in life. You know, that's a curse. And usually if somebody would say some shit like that, then trust and believe that they gonna keep saying it, and they gonna keep trying to speak on it and speak it into existence. You know that there are spoken curses. People can just speak ill against you every day and curse you. Depends on the power of their voice. If you know, now some people it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Some people you know, they can say whatever they want to say, but they ain't gonna have no effect. They can just talk and talk and talk and talk, and it has no effect. And see, that's why you have to put those people. There's certain work that you have to do to protect your energy. Okay. Hey, Jessica Medina. Thank you. Can y'all hit the thumbs up for me so I can gauge who's in the room? Because there's like 11 people in here, and yeah, only 3 thumbs up. So that kind of tells me that it's not enough of my people up in here. Wow. Boy, you know, I bet you, how many, hey, somebody tell me how many thumbs down they done put on here. Oh, Lord have mercy. How many thumbs down have they put on it? Two. They did that right when I first went live. Thumb down. That's what they say to themselves. Thumb down. Thumb down. Sorry. Y'all know I always got jokes. So at certain milestones in your life, for example, like somebody will say, oh, well, so-and-so went off to college. And then you got that one ignorant person that's sitting there like, oh, did she really? Oh, did she go off to college? Okay, let me go ahead and I'm going to go down here to the Botanica and get some stuff because I didn't go to college and I didn't do good in college. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. People are stupid. People only know how to act like they got some good sense. Other than that, you know, the essence of their being is just a constant fucking, you know, chaotic, blubbering mess is basically what it is, okay? So, you got to hit them, you know, you got to take them curses off as soon as they get put on you. You can't wait years and years until shit gets so bad. You got to have that stuff removed. And please don't go to somebody that's going to say, promise that they're going to remove a curse from you for $200 or $300. It's impossible. That's not enough energy and it's not enough sacrifice on your behalf. Sorry. So don't think that if you go to somebody that's offering those kind of prices, I would not trust them. I wouldn't. Because number one, they probably don't know what they're doing. And number two, you just wasting your money. You might as well just, you know, save up. If you got $100 or $200 and you know a practitioner that knows what the hell they doing, okay? Because they was throwing curses at me every day. I was like, put-choon. Oh, Lord have mercy. So, you have to get them removed. I don't give a damn if you're an initiate. You can be an initiate. You know, your spirits could be throwing stuff at you, but they're not going to tell you not to remove that stuff. They're not going to tell you not to banish those bad spirits. They're not going to tell you that. Okay, if somebody tells you that you don't have to have a curse remover, they trying to set you up. Period. So I wouldn't trust them because we all know, I mean, hell, they even talk about curses in the Bible. Right? They talk about curses in the Bible. So I had a reading that was pretty phenomenal a few minutes ago. I did a reading. And, you know, people don't understand, you know, because typically what will happen is that if you stay in a curse for 5 or more years, you'll just accept it as that is the way that life is. And that's totally the wrong attitude. Okay? So, especially those of you that have, you know, issues, you know, stalkers and people that are running after you and stuff like that, y'all got to remove those things. Now, just to let you know, you don't have to keep removing this stuff over and over again. No. You don't necessarily have to keep removing it over and over again. Okay? You know, chances are if you've been under black magic for a couple of years or longer, then, you know, you're going to be ready, because I'm going to be honest with you. Listen, I'm just educating you. When I do spiritual work for people, they come and they ready to go. They ready. They said, Jamila, I'm so ready to get this off of me. And they come to me because they know that I done had every damn thing thrown at me. Everything. I done had everything thrown at me, but you still see where I'm at. Exactly where I said I was going to be at. Okay? And I'm going to stay here, you know, because now they like, oh, we must do this. I mean, it's like, girl, you need to sit down. So I'm going to be honest with you. People are not nice. You know, you think that because you're nice and you're sweet and you're trustworthy, that everybody is going to be that, and they're not. And I'm going to be honest with you. A lot of you good people, because I've lived through a lot of lifetimes and I've told y'all about that. And the one grain of wisdom that carries me is that I love you too, Luna. The one grain of wisdom that carries me is to know that if you are a good person, you the first person they coming for. Many people let life ruin them. I've done it. I've been in lifetimes where I've let my challenges sort of lead me to destruction. Okay, I've told y'all about that. But the one thing that I can tell you is that people are nicer to bad people. Why? Because they are frightened by them. Okay, you notice that? People are frightened of bad people, and you shouldn't be. I don't know why people are. It's weird. Okay? No, you can't be afraid. Okay? You just have to be smart. You have to have faith and trust. You know, a lot of times when I come and talk to y'all, it's y'all ancestors talking to y'all. Now, a lot of y'all think that doing spiritual work just involves a candle. No, there are several elements of a successful hex remover that I'm not going to discuss here because, I'm going to give away my secrets. So it's not just about lighting a candle. There's work that has to be done within the etheric realm, and you have to be able to access it. I believe that witches that are also mediums, I believe they're some of the most powerful ones. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Witches that are mediums. Okay, now especially if you get you a psychic medium witch, oh God. She saw you coming down the street. Her spirits already saw you coming, and see, you gotta understand that, when you're dealing with this here, especially when you're dealing with a witch, her powers are going to increase. Okay? The longer that she is a witch, her powers will continue to increase. Especially if she's smart enough to ask spirit to do that for her. Okay? Little man, you want to be in the public, don't you?
What?
Jacob's like, I am a star.
No.
Okay, well.
I'm not a star. I'm Jacob.
You're Jacob. Yes, baby. Okay, honey. You want to go in there and watch TV? Because I'm about to cook.
What?
Yeah, I'm about to cook. I'm hungry. Cook something to eat. Oh, and this, guys, I'm really, really anal about making sure that my stuff is clean. I can't stand that when there's some food left in the thing. Jacob Anthony. He is really all up in y'all face today. You being weird, little boy. Get down, sweetie. Get down. Don't he look just like me? This kid look just like me. Watch out, baby. Oops, sorry, y'all. Ain't he cute? He's so cute. Yeah, he's so precious and so spoiled. So very, so spoiled. Hey, Mama, and Rainbow Psychic, and Candy Taker, Jessica Medina. Who else we got up in here? Yo, hello to all of you guys. Let me see if I missed somebody. God dang you, phone. Let me move this out the way. Okay, that's what the problem was. Yeah, he does look a lot like me, but he does look like his father. I'm not even gonna lie. He, definitely see him in him. Baby, go in there because I'm about to smoke a cigarette. Okay. Back to what I was talking about. Hexes are very real. I know it for a fact because I've put a couple of hexes on people myself. Are they able to send that back? No, because when I hex people, I do bless them. I do, because they learn something. But, if you keep coming back talking crazy, then it's not going to be good for you. But, there's people that are very, very crafty at crafting these curses, and they don't know how to stop. You know what I'm saying? So the important thing is to definitely have protection. Also, the important thing is to make sure. Hold on. Let me look at this real quick. Let me look at this. I thought that was a smear on the thing, but it's actually the top of the light fixture. Oh, thank you, Shauna. Thank you. You guys are so beautiful too. I look at your profile pictures, and a lot of my viewers are very beautiful people. Hello, Monica. Oh, I was gonna address what the Rainbow Psychic said. My grandparents are using Palo Mayambe black magic on me to make me sick. My grandmother literally has cancer for doing that black magic to get me to move here and to try and sacrifice and make me sick. That's sad. Probably ain't even your grandmother no more. I ain't even your grandmother no more. I wouldn't even call her a grandmother. That's just sad. It's sad when a mother does some crap like that, but when a grandmother does that, like, oh, you just a disgrace, baby. You just a disgrace. I'm sorry. I am a grandma, and I became a grandma at the age of 41, and my grandbaby is so precious to me. So I just don't get how people do stuff like that. That's all. Okay. Oh yeah. See, that's crazy. Now that, you know what? I'm wondering, those of you that have narcissistic grandmothers, was your mother narcissistic as well? Was she a narc too? Because that would be just a double-edged sword. Because I know that my grandmother taught me some harsh lessons, but my grandma taught me well. She taught me well. Let me tell you, around. Yeah. Oh, you take care of her 24/7. Does she have dementia or something? Yeah. So, guys, listen. You'd be surprised at what you will unblock when you get your hex removals. A lot of people, I've seen people that have been doing just hella good in life, like literally like a good ass job or either a business that's doing well. And some of these hexes can be so bad that they can go unnoticed. And then the next thing in 2012, you had it all going on, but then in 2015, you broke down in the middle of the corner, and it's real easy to just blame it on life. I wouldn't accept that personally. I wouldn't accept that. I wouldn't just say, oh, well, this is life. Something ain't right, especially when, you're losing things. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're literally losing things, including and especially your mind. Mental illness is a direct indicator of a hex. There's been people that were normal for years, and then all of a sudden they're doing things to hurt themselves. They're doing things to hurt people around them. You know what I'm saying? They're depressed. They're sad, So all of you, probably about, I'd say maybe about 85 to 90% of y'all were hexed. There's some kind of link, unless your parents were literally like on the Blue Lagoon and they were all off in the middle of nowhere. They were all off in the middle of nowhere at the Blue Lagoon, and wasn't nobody else around except for nature. And shit, even nature will sometimes come in and find you. But it really is like, guys, I'd love to just go live on an island. Yeah, absolutely. You need to know, as a witch, especially if you're a natural born witch and you all into the occult and stuff like that, y'all need to know that after you get married, you need to do a hex removal and a cleanse. After you have a baby, when you get pregnant, That's why a lot of people don't even announce the baby until like the third or fourth month. Some people don't never tell people that they pregnant. It ain't really none of their damn business. See, people have figured out clever ways of keeping themselves in your business, okay? Big time. Yeah. You said no medical problems. Well, that's good. That's good that you don't have any medical problems, but it can cause various issues, you know? You said you broke the cycle. Well, that's good. That's good. That means that you broke a hex. Okay? And I'm going to be honest with you. I think that most of us witches have natural enemies. What's sad is that if you have an interdimensional being, okay, these are fine. Kind of had to smell them a couple of times, like they're fine though. Let me go get a second opinion. Hold on, because my nose always knows every damn thing. Stop. Well, guys, it looks like we're not going to be eating any burgers tonight, but that's okay. I got a backup plan. This is, it's almost like it smells okay, but then again, I don't trust it. I don't fuck with meat like that. Like, no, no, no. You know, I've actually eaten meat that was kind of questionable. I don't know, like, it's so weird because it doesn't smell bad, but it doesn't smell good. So, and the more I smell it, I just kind of get used to it. So I'm just gonna go with my intuition and not fuck with it. We're just gonna have to have something else. We're gonna have to get a refund on this, some kind of credit. I'll just cook something else. Actually, the other thing that I can cook is actually going to be a lot more simpler. I'm just going to make chili burgers. I got some cans of chili up there. You know, my daughter's all like, I don't like canned chili, Mom. Yeah, that ain't right. Something, yeah, I know when something ain't right with me. Not me, baby. I ain't trying to go off into the Netherlands. Not that it would kill me, but it would probably get me out of my body a little bit, and I don't like that. No, no, no. You know, there's people that actually eat spoiled meat. They call it high meat. Chicken, fish. Like, I don't know about fish, but okay. Hold on, guys. Yeah, I don't play that when it comes to meat. That didn't smell right. And I'm just not going to do it to myself. Let me look at the date on it. You know, I enjoy a good burger, but not that much, you know. Yes, and you know what? It's a little freezer burn too now that I'm looking at the shit. Wow. Hell no, not my family. So I'm gonna put these fries in the oven and make some chili burgers. All right, hold on. I need to put this on. Put this on 425. Yeah, I have a very, very good sense of smell, and usually I'll have Ty, like if I question something and it don't smell right, when I get Ty's opinion, he has a better sense of smell than me. So I'll ask him if he say it ain't right, then I know it ain't right. Because he was like, I don't think I want to eat that. You better not eat that. Oh Lord. And in that case, that's when you either gotta go back out to the store or something. And I think they have like a curfew over here in Georgia. I don't think anybody can be out after like 9 p.m. or something like that. I'm not sure. So we just gonna keep it kosher. Yeah, no. Oh God, no. No, no, no. And I already have enough issues with my stomach. That you know what that meat would have did to me though? It would have been okay, but it would have kind of put me in like I get to traveling, etherically, and then I feel the bubble guts. I ain't trying to do all that. I got enough stuff to deal with. Okay. Welcome, Sade. Welcome. Or Sade. I said Sade. Sade. You making New York strip? Ooh, I'm jealous. How you making them? You doing I like to put them on the stove for like 5 minutes on each side, about 5 minutes on each side. And then put them in the oven on about 400, 500. They are delicious like that. They are really delicious like that. So I'd be pissed if I'd have spent that money on that steak and it was like that. So yeah, guys, when it comes to hexes, hex removers, just remove them. I mean, many of you guys will go and you'll know that something is up. And you just want to be careful about who you go to. You don't want to go to somebody that can't remove a hex from themselves. That's just the truth. Okay, is that not the truth? If you are somebody that has not figured out how to master your own self, then more than likely you wouldn't be able to help another person. Okay, that's just all it is to it. So, be careful who you go to. If somebody tells you that they can remove a hex for $100 or $200, then you might as well just go on and save up for the real thing. Okay? Person that's charging that kind of money, they ain't gonna do nothing but the same thing that you can do, which is pray. Which that's not what practitioners do. We don't just pray. We're doing a lot more than that. Okay? I can't wait till I get my students gathered up and everything so I can teach them what I know and stuff. Right now, everything has been delayed. I swear, everything. It's just been so much delayed. I'm sorry, guys. I am at home, comfortable. I do have saggy boobs. Yes, I do. But, so it is what it is. I'm just chilling at home. Tools, music. Oh, yeah. You said on the stovetop rare? Oh, yeah. I love my steak rare. I do. It will still be, yeah, my stuff still be mooing. That's why I'm very careful about not eating meat that's outdated. And that's definitely, we just got that from Kroger today. So, but I don't know. Maybe the person, I didn't do the shopping for myself, and maybe the person was kind of in a hurry and didn't notice that a few of them do have a little bit of freezer burn on them, because you got to go early in the morning to, to get your, meat selection, because everything is being bought up and kept from us for some reason all of a sudden. I don't know what the fuck that's about, but it is what it is. So. Anyway, going back to curses, they don't just go away. They typically just get worse. Now, see, many of you are going to say, well, why would God do this to me? Why? That's wasted energy. That's a waste of energy to be sitting there trying to figure out why God did that to you. There could be a lot of different reasons. Number one, God doesn't quite work that way. You know what I'm saying? And yes, your ancestors will protect you. They will. I promise you. But they're going to protect your life force. That's what they're going to protect. Okay? Other than that, your house, your car, your children, sometimes, you'll end up literally barely surviving with stuff like that on you. And I've seen people, it's so terrible how people will just mercilessly, but for me, I just don't care anymore. I used to be kind of disturbed by it, like, why this person don't like me? Why they doing this to me? Maybe because it was done to them. Maybe that's why they doing it to you. Who knows? Somebody took away their thumbs up, you butthead. No, I'm joking. Hey, Sarah Nisut. Sarah Nisut. Oh, thank you. Y'all are so sweet. Y'all are just so sweet. That make me feel special. I need to hear that, though. I do. I need that kind of love and support. I'm not even going to lie to you. It just makes my day a little bit more brighter. I know today, boy, Spirit was using me, but they were using me for the greater good. I'm telling you. That little baby that they found earlier, that child has to be... That child, something's up with that child as far as who they are spiritually. I hope that that baby don't lose her way, because, really got lucky that they found her, because God, I just couldn't even imagine being a mother going through, not knowing where your children are. Like it'd be different if, you know where they at. But when you don't know where the hell they at, it's like, oh my goddess. And if you a mother and your children are hiding from you, then honey, you got to do some work. Something ain't right in that equation. You got to really be a messed up mother for your children to not want to be around you. Because children usually give their mother unconditional love. Like, it's got to really, like, I've seen some people that just, oh, what the hell is in here? Oh, okay. Their mother put them through hell, or their father, and they still 1,000% by their side. I say that it's mainly trying to stop somebody's bag. And a lot of these parents is out here trying to stop people's paper. Try to make them codependent. That's when somebody got the right to say, hey, you. Okay, you got to quit all that. So that's some BS. That's just like, somebody trying to stop your bag. It's the same thing as trying to stop the rhythm and flow of your life. That's some evil shit. Y'all know that I do. I think that one of the reasons why I do so well in my business is because I don't never fuck with nobody's money. I ain't stupid. People that do stupid stuff, there's nothing on my website or nothing within my business where I'm going to offer you a spell to mess up somebody's money. Because I think people that do that, boy, they get double, triple hacks. You a fool to do that. That's why you need to quit watching other folks' money and watch your own, if you have any. Okay? So, deal with that, okay? Yeah, I don't blame you. Listen, a relationship between a mother and daughter or a father and a son can be very toxic. Sometimes it doesn't even really have anything to do with the gen hex. Usually it does. Self-hatred, because typically what you're dealing with is you're dealing with self-loathing. Okay, which is the same thing as self-hatred. So, if you have a parent that hates themselves, that can make it really hard on the child, can't it? God willing, you made it through your childhood for a reason. You didn't make it through your childhood just to get older and just to have nothing in life. I'm sorry, that just, to me, that says, and so that's the reason why they always be saying that these famous people be having blood sacrifices and stuff like that. And it's like, no, if that person was not jiving with that person's, if they were not a part of that person's divine or whatever life purpose that they have, they just ended the relationship with them. That's not sacrificing them necessarily. So sometimes people be saying, ooh, this person did a blood sacrifice on this person. It's like, no, they didn't. That person couldn't handle it. That person could not handle seeing somebody do better than them in life. And especially your parents, you'd be surprised at how hateful they are. And your parents will smile up in your face quicker than anybody else. Okay. What the heck did I do with that? I'm looking for my stuff, y'all. I can't believe I find it. Did I put it in here? No, I know I put it in the cabinet. And then now I can't find what I just put up. I must have pushed it to the back. Where are you? I told y'all stuff be getting moved around in this house. Or maybe I put it somewhere and I just don't remember what I did with it. Strange indeed. Strange indeed. So don't sit around and wait for hexes to get worse. Okay, now listen, y'all. If you have done wrong to somebody and you know you was wrong, and that person is like, I'ma hex you, to be honest with you, what you gonna do? Send it back? You done did them wrong. So a lot of people, this is what has always been important to me, is honor and integrity and trust. They say that there's no honor among thieves, but there should be. There should be honor among thieves. Even if you're a thief, you should be an honest thief, I guess. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So, guys, I should have put on a brassiere because I am all over the place here. And I don't have much. Oh, here it is. I got it. I found it. I don't really have much up there. I'm just short, so it kind of makes me look more top heavy because I'm so damn short. So don't let hexes get worse. You'd be surprised. A lot of people will say, well, this is happening and this is happening. Then when they find out how much it costs to remove it, they like, well, I don't know. It's like, well, I mean, a practitioner that is actually doing work for you that's connected with the etheric realm, they not going to charge you a low price. They going to charge you enough to cover the situation. They're not going to charge you. And, sometimes, I do still take payment arrangements on my cleanses, but I don't always do that. Most of my people don't even ask for payment arrangements. When they do, I will do that for them. But, sometimes it's like, nah, you got to have that paid in full because, there's a spirit that's coming for me. So when I take these cases for you guys, there's actually spirits that are going to come for me. When they come for me, they turn right back around and they go the other damn direction. I'm just keeping it real with you. Okay. As I told y'all, I got the spirit of the dragon or something. I don't know because, they do fear me. Demons fear me. Okay. Now, my children don't fear me. My lovers don't. Well, they may a little. But other than that, those demonic entities have a lot of fear for me. So that's who I want to be feared by. I don't want to be feared by children and women. I want to be feared by the demons. That's what counts. And I know a lot of people, a lot of y'all, when I say demons, a lot of y'all will get kind of upset because the entities that you're working with could be demonic, but there's millions, trillions of demons. So I may not be talking about your personal demon, okay? I may not be talking about that. I'm gonna toast these buns to make this a little bit more bearable, because chili is kind of, I don't know, watery. I'm gonna try to cook as much of the moisture out of it as possible. Seriously? I agree, though. I totally agree with you. I think that, yeah. Yeah, hey, Janice. Hi, sweetie. Yeah. Yeah, like, seriously, you guys. Seriously. Seriously. Okay? I'm keeping it real with y'all. Okay, anybody I'm just gonna keep it real with you. There's more people out there that are aware and that are doing witchcraft than you think. You would never believe, like many of you guys, you can't manifest, you can't move forward, you can't do this, you can't do that. You'd be surprised at who's hexing you, because as soon as you strive forward, that hit dog is gonna holler. And they're going to have something to say to you. They're going to have some crazy mess to say, maybe some disparaging words or, funny looks and stuff like that. And you got to have eyes in the back of your head. Because people are so corrupt. People are absolutely corrupt. A lot of people are. So you just got to be careful. Okay, out there, because there's a lot of people you just don't know how hateful they are, and especially our ex-lovers and stuff like that, because you'll kind of be like, well, I want us to forgive and move on, and they like, oh, okay, yeah, but then they're still doing stuff, they're still up to no good. So that's really sad when that happens. It really is, especially if you love that person at some point. Especially if you genuinely love that person and, they can't stop doing what they're doing. So, it's constant, non-stop treachery is what I describe it as. You see, hexes, what they will do is they will start you all the way back from scratch sometimes. Now, somebody was asking about gen hexes. Once you get an initial, my generational hexes are 1600. Okay? Once you get the initial ritual, you'll see what I'm talking about, because things that were unblocked previously will suddenly become, things that were blocked previously will suddenly become unblocked. And a lot of that is your prosperity, your opportunity. Many of you that have these weird symptoms and you always got these weird aches and pains and stuff like that. Now, some of that stuff, it depends on who you are. That's why when I do my consultations, I'm very thorough at them, because I like to let people know who they are. Because people will be like, well, I have this issue or that issue. And I'm like, well, the reason why you're having that issue is because, you're able to see into the etheric realm, but you just don't know what it is. So, I can definitely remove the limitation that has been set and your blocked power. I can remove that blockage from your power, and then also remove a lot of the nasty effects like legal issues, divorce, and many, many other things, health problems, mental problems. And so, but if you're a medium or a psychic, you're going to constantly be able to communicate with spirits. So many of you need to not only know what is going on, but then who you are and why you are experiencing it. Because people that have spiritual gifts, they are more susceptible to curses than people that are, because let's face it, okay, there's some people that have more spiritual power and a lot more spiritual gifts than others. We're not going to say that at least 70 or 80% of the world will continue to live that way and they won't have any idea. They'll just accept it as life. They will. Well, whose life is it? Is it your life? Are you experiencing the life of a ghost or an entity or a spirit? Whose life is it? Is it your life? Or are you manifesting your reality? Or are you living in the reality that you want? That's the question. So if you're not, then 9 times, a lot of people will be very quick to blame the government, which is understandable. But they going through the same thing you going through. They going through the same thing you going through. They was born with curses and they got, uncles or aunts or brothers and sisters that, cuss them every damn day and don't have good thoughts. When I think about people, I try to have good thoughts about them because your thoughts can affect other people. That's how deep this gets sometimes. And for me, I'm a telepath, so I can pick up on other people's thought processes, especially when they're thinking about me. And I'd be like, hey, be careful. Be careful now. Don't be too negative. Yeah. Hold on. Hey, that burger meat is spoiled. So we're going to have chili burgers. Yeah, you can smell it and it's freezer burnt and stuff, and I ain't messing with it. We're going to have to get our money back for that. Queen has been working with me one-on-one for several weeks now, and I'm a natural witch with powerful gifts and equally powerful blockages. Oh yeah, the more powerful you are, the more they're going to have an invested interest to block you. Because 9 times out of 10, I'm going to be honest with y'all. I know this sounds like a cartoon. I know it sounds like some dark underworld shit, but please believe that there's like entities, they're like in other realms, and they're literally sucking your energy. Literally. And they'll have you scared of your own power. They'll have you scared of your blessings. So that's why I notice that when I'm getting ready to get a huge blessing in sometimes, or blessing, like it just all of a sudden I'll just start feeling some type of way. I'm like, what the fuck? So I go and instantly get myself in the tub along with my candles to harness that energy, because your spirit is trying to tell you that something is wrong. Doctors and psychologists have absolutely no explanation for anxiety, and anxiety affects a huge amount of the population. The reason why you are having that anxiety is because something is wrong. It's not your heart, but it could be. It could turn into it. So y'all got to be careful with that. I always tell y'all to protect your heart. Those are some of the main things that entities feed off of. But they feed off of all of them. But the main ones that they are interested in right now is the crown, the heart, and the sacral. And part of the reason of that is because they helping keep you dumbed down. They're helping keeping you sleep. And then also they want to be able to control whether or not you live or die. So when entities take over the heart chakra, what you think could happen? It could make you have a heart attack. It could make you have a stroke. It could make you, have all of those things that you don't want to have. So my 2 young kids got attacked from dark spirits. With me being a light worker, can I protect my kids from these dark spirits? You can't protect them from all of them. Not all of them, because some of those spirits come in with your child. For example, I was a very complicated child, obviously. Come to find out, look at my past life. So I came in with stuff that, you can't necessarily get rid of it. You just have to deal with it. But, I think that more people, when they have these disturbances with their children, you should see a light worker or a practitioner that can at least tell you what's going on. And there are some kids out there that do need to be cleansed. I've been cleansing Jacob big time because they were really focused on Jacob. And that was a part of the past life stuff. You know, I'm not going to tell y'all who Jacob was in the previous life because that's his personal spiritual business. And he ain't gave me his consent to tell all that. So I ain't going to tell all that. But, Jacob is going to be okay, because he's a new person now. Okay, that's all I got to say. So a lot of y'all are having problems with persecution out of nowhere, and you wonder where it comes from. Could be coming from your past life. Is that a curse? No, not really. It can be a blessing sometimes. It just really depends. Because there are some people that were very sick in the previous life. And, maybe in this life, they've manifested those sicknesses. Or you can have a really, really horrible death, and you can experience that because I kept having these past life experiences to where I knew I could breathe. Okay, see, that's what you gotta figure out what's happening etherically or what's happening actually. Okay, so and that's how you'll start to survive these things and not run around here thinking that you're crippled, because a lot of people are crippled by these spirits and by these occurrences. But in my previous life, in one of my previous lives, I could tell that somebody had either drowned me or tried to suffocate me. Okay, and so I was getting those feelings of drowning, which is kind of why I am afraid of water. Now, this could have happened, my lifetime right before this one is totally blocked off. Eventually, it's going to be unblocked. Eventually, it's not totally blocked off. But, I was definitely a witch in that lifetime that was persecuted for being a witch. I think I was drowned. Where they connect you to a chair and they put you underneath, they put you underneath the water, and if you float, you're a witch. Well, many witches died like that. So it was just it was, people was stupid back then. You know what I'm saying? Now I was, if you master yourself, hell yeah, somebody put you in water, you gonna float all the way up and probably walk on that damn water, and you can unchain those chains. But I believe that's what happened to me, but I can't confirm it. Okay, so past life stuff, those are things that you have to get spiritual counseling so that you can gain control over that, and then also close those portals, because that's your old life doesn't have to affect your current life, honestly. But these spirits are so greedy, these entities are so greedy that they will fucking look at your past life and say, we gonna get them. And it's like, the fuck, I'm a totally different person now. What are you talking about? I look different. I sound, well, probably don't sound much different because, I've actually heard myself talking in the previous life. I had much more of a thicker Midwestern accent. And then my previous life, I was in the South. Okay, in my previous life, I was born in the South. So that's where that comes from. Because I kept saying, I think I was born here in Georgia, but that was my previous life. So you feel deep energy when you're near rivers. I stood near the ocean in Virginia Beach and my body lit up. Yeah. Man, I'm telling you, I just stood down there by that lake down there and I was ball. Knocked me over. Ooh, that's hot. Ooh, my face got kind of sweaty like in that instant. So, yeah. So a past life transgression can be a hex too. But you'll find yourself, you'll be like, why I keep having to, what is this? Why I keep having to remove this over and over again? But see, your past life, because I always tell you that, and some of y'all have yourself, your past self is contacting you from lifetimes ago. So really, what a lot of people don't realize is that sometimes these so-called negative spirits, which is not all of them, it just depends on how they do you and what you're getting from them. Sometimes those negative messages and even the positive ones, that can be you from the past. And then also, a lot of y'all are being communicated by your future self and from your future lifetime. So we're being affected by all angles. But it doesn't necessarily have to be a negative thing. You know what I'm saying? You just got to close off them portals and open up the portals. Because in every lifetime, I managed to manifest wealth in every lifetime. So if you manage to do that, then you can connect to that energy and that power, but it just depends on how you got it. So, I think to be honest with you, many of y'all that are witches, you were witches in every lifetime, in some way or the other, you were a witch. Whether or not you were very charming, which a lot of people, see charming people is sometimes they're being manipulative. Well, they just know how to get what they want out of people. So that's even witchcraft, just being that type of person. It's just a natural thing to where people have the ability to enchant people. So, so everything doesn't have to be looked at as a curse. But what I can tell you is that there are certain rituals that people can do, and it trickles down. It typically trickles down. So there's certain stuff that people can do to you to make certain stuff happen to you. And it's real. It's not fake. It's real, because you know the difference, because it feels very foreign to you. Like when I connect with my past life, I'm usually doing research. I'm usually probably doing something random. And then I'll see something, you know what I'm saying? And I'll be like, oh, okay, well, that's what that is, okay? So then you start to pick up on that, okay? You start to, have a better understanding. But a curse is a curse is a curse, and they have to be removed. Now, I will tell you that when somebody puts a curse on you and they try to do it again, it's actually less effective. So with this coronavirus, they said if you get it and you get it again, you messed up. You really gonna die now. It's like, actually, if you got it, your body built antibodies to it. So there's a such thing as spiritual antibodies too, to where you're not gonna be as susceptible to the same thing. In fact, you know what I'm saying? So that's why spirit, that's why when, especially if you're dealing with a coven, they'll switch it up. It's like, no, you just, my spirits are they're pretty badass, because they always, I don't give a damn what happens. It can be up to the last second. They gonna save me from whatever it is. And those are the facts. That's why I said, if y'all only freaking knew. Because a few years ago, in 2017, I still had not blocked, I still had not unblocked my finances completely yet. Okay? So that was something that I learned. And, what my spirits showed me was that no matter what it was, as long as I had faith in them and did the work, and I was able to see it through my own vision, that I was going to get that there taken care of, and once you start to have more faith and trust, but see, trust is something that is being stolen from us. Just to let y'all know, people still trust all the time. Trust converts to a very valuable energy. Energetically, trust is very powerful. People that have trust usually have trust funds. Just to let y'all know. So, that those are some of the things that I've learned. But the one thing I can tell you is that as long as the work is put in, You really don't have to worry about anything. And I've done it consistently for years. Everything, every spell that I have done, manifesting, maybe not even the curses, not the curses. And it's not really in my spirit to curse people like that because, so but as far as the things that are meant to sustain me and keep me happy and blissful and fed, okay, spirit always shows up and does that. Alicia Simmons says she's broke. Oh no, Alicia. Woo. I believe you too. You come in here saying that. Hold on. You made my phone fall all over the place. Give me a second. You said I want to know how to cast a spell so can someone teach me? I'm actually not accepting students right now, but I will be going closer to the summer. So just check back with me because I've got enough students and I can only do so much with my time. There's usually not enough time in the day. I wish it was. I wish we could make the days a little bit longer, but maybe we could, who knows? Uh-oh, my ear's itching. That's a good sign. Alicia, check that. Oh. We can Chronos. Yeah, Chronos is a real deity, right? That deals with time, or if I'm not mistaken. I don't know everything. I learn new stuff every day. But I think I read that somewhere. The main source of information is what you're going to get directly through spirit, though. To be honest with you. I don't really trust Google a lot, but I do tend to trust information that I get from other witches because they know. Okay? They know, especially the ones that have had more experience and, they seem like they got some good sense. Seriously. I'm just keeping it real with you. Not trying to talk negatively about my mother, but do I believe my mother is a powerful witch? Yeah. Do I think that she has much common sense? Nope. I don't. Because it just makes no common sense, And I was talking about this earlier today with a friend, and we were talking about how many of our parents pass down generational illnesses and sicknesses to us. And they say that it's in your family, it's in your blood, it's in your bloodline. There's always a spiritual explanation for everything. Sometimes it can just be nature with certain stuff. Like if every woman in your family got a flat butt, or every woman in your family got a big old booty, or every woman in your family got little small boobs or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. But what good sign is an itchy ear? Oh, that means I'm going to hear from somebody. Probably with some money or either some enlightenment. Either that means that a blessing is coming. How do you talk to your spirit guide then? That's a very good question. If your crown chakra is closed off, and having falling hair does not mean anything, but your hair can give you a sign. If your hair is always dry, you can tell that something is drawing energy from the crown. Okay, and that's why you want to keep your hair moisturized. My hair has been dry my whole life. I have to keep it moisturized every single day. But that's other stuff. That's other reasons why that happens. And I'm not going to get into it because it ain't even worth it and it has no power. But, they're going to communicate with you. They're going to communicate with you through numbers. So like if you keep seeing repeating numbers, your spirit guide should back that up with some sort of internal message. If you're not able to receive those, then you may be blocked off. in which many of them did block us off. You know, when you were baptized at church and they put that nasty, funky, stinky water on your head, that was them closing off your crown. I'm just telling y'all the truth. Yeah, let me hear them close this. I believe that most pastors of churches and preachers and priests, they have access to the etheric realm. Many of them, I believe, are psychic. They have some sort of awareness. But their policy is to just cut you off from it, which is a big, huge mistake. That was a mistake, cutting people off from their energy. And it was done on purpose for some of y'all so that people could steal your energy for the rest of your life. I done seen families of people just being fed on every single day. They have no idea. Ignorance is bliss. And, you know, to be honest with you, if those people never question it, and if they never say, hey, you know, what the fuck? Like, I'm literally doing dirtball bad here. If they never question it or do anything about it, what am I supposed to do? What are we supposed to do? We not going to force you. We're not going to force you to get no help. Ain't nobody forcing you to do nothing. Guys, I'm going to be honest with you. I've heard some crazy shit about some of these folk. I ain't never had to force, beg, or coerce anybody into paying for spiritual work. Probably because I'm authentic. People come to me, they automatically know that I'm going to solve their issues. So I don't have to sit and beg and plead. No. So, you know, it's just, I don't know. That's why I got several people already that want to join my coven, because they know what it is. Okay. So, the one thing about it though is, usually when there is a hex on you, another energy that is being used on you is fear. So they will use fear. They will use fear, okay, which we call that the demon of fear. And the demon of fear is going to come to you with all kind of crap, all in your ear. Oh, shoot. Uh-oh. Let me get these out of here before they get on. They're perfect. Okay. I don't think I need to do any more. I think that's enough. So, you know, for example, if you had a mother or a grandmother that was a very, very good, I call them devout witches, and they knew shit and they knew how to handle it 9 times out of 10, you're not walking around here like that. Never have you. But all of us were not born like that. Shit. We didn't have somebody else doing it for us. We had to do it ourselves. Or we had to go to somebody else. So everybody wasn't coddled like that. So people that were coddled and ain't never really been through nothing, you know, they wouldn't understand that. And I would have a problem with those people because, hell, I ain't even gonna lie to you. I'd like to see my children have an easy, definitely my children's lives is gonna be way easier than mine. Absolutely. Okay, but like I said, you know, everybody does have to learn very important lessons. And then also, you know, a lot of y'all tried to get away from being a witch, and spirit came for you and said, no, you a witch, because that's the only way we gonna make it. Many of you are being contacted by Hecate herself, but you may either be ignoring it or you don't really know the signs. Okay? So, getting hexes removed is the same thing as removing either a blockage or a contract. So that's what Hecate does. Hecate has access to the underworld, and that is pretty much what she does. Okay? She's such a sweet and loving deity. I love Hecate. She's so empowering to women. Okay? She's very empowering to women. So somebody was asking me, did I invoke Belial? No, I didn't need to. Hecate wants me to come straight to her. So there's no need in me invoking that kind of energy. Okay. So no, I didn't. Leave him right where he at, because he been done tried to marry me again. And I ain't trying to go there, y'all. Y'all been done seen me on the news with some man talking about the modern day Bonnie and Clyde. Of course, I wouldn't hurt no children, though. Only cowards do that shit. You gotta be a coward. And I ain't never been no coward. I always been a very brave soul. You know? So, anyway. So, make sure that you are paying very, very close attention to your energy and to what is happening to you. And quit just passing stuff off as, oh, well, this is bad luck, or this is that, or this is this. No, you got an entity or a spirit that is riding you. And some of y'all, when y'all get out y'all sage sticks, y'all don't really command for it to leave. But then again, you know, if you have any kind of fear, doubt, blockages, because many of y'all throat chakra is blocked. My throat chakra is wide open. But a lot of y'all throat chakra is blocked, which is the energy, you know, especially when you speak your will. That is energy. Your throat, the vibration of your voice, very, very important. Okay, so you got to pay attention. If I ever lose my voice, I'm concerned. I'm concerned if I ever lose my voice, because I know that it's something ain't right. Now, sometimes I will be talking way too much, but then again, that's still a sign. Because if I'm talking too much about something, then that can mean that somebody done put some bad spirit off on me. And see, I'm a medium, so spirits, you know, they can come through me. A spirit can come out of me. You know what I'm saying? When you're a medium, that's where all of this stuff is happening, is within. You know, so because the portal can be you, it can be outside portals. There's several portals in this house. This one back here. Oh, it's hot in here, y'all. I'm about to turn this off. Hey, y'all. So y'all don't have to be afraid. Please don't be afraid of what's happening to you. In fact, that energy is not good. Being afraid of these entities is not good. So when you come to me, I always make sure that I educate you on what your position needs to be with these spirits. And then especially if you are, like I said, if you are a psychic or if you are a medium, you're going to have to know how to manage that spiritual gift. And so right now, we don't have too many people out there, which I feel like in the future, what I'm doing is definitely going to be mainstream. Like, I swear to you, like even the presidents, like the president even talks more spiritual now. And like a lot of these rappers and stuff and people talking all spiritual. You know, this stuff is going to be mainstream. And you know what? I believe in my heart that it is going to make the world better. Okay? May not be perfect. The world may not ever be perfect. Sorry, guys. Let me put this down. It may not be perfect, but it'll make the world better. It'll make people less confused. But see, that confusion right now, what we are tied up in is, you know, everybody sort of, you know, being... that confusion it can manifest. Okay, it's done, baby. And I toasted all of the buns, so y'all get y'all food first and then I'll get mine. Hold on real quick. Did you keep it?
Well, I didn't kill
Did you see it? You didn't kill it? She told me it was a centipede in the closet. I need to go collect that mug. Yes, I am a weirdo. I will go and get bugs and do spiritual work with it. Not bad spiritual work, though. Guys, most of the work that I do is so sweet and loving. Only time I usually have to get with them is when I gotta get with a demon. Cause them things will mess with you, huh? You have a lot of clothes back there in the garage. hmm I told you that though. I told you that you had like 3 bags of clothes. Three big garbage or trash bags of clothes. Not garbage, but uh-huh. So here's the thing. When we tell you about curses, we're not telling you this to scare you. That's not what it is. It's just simply to get you to open up your eyes because many people will sit there and they will just be frustrated for years and years. Like it's like, don't you notice that something ain't right? And you done tried everything and it still ain't right. And then you keep going to the doctor and they keep having to increase your medication. Why do they have to keep increasing it? Why is it that you know what you're doing is not working then, if that's the case? So, hey, Elegant Victory, hello. Oh, it was. I stood in the road next to Angel Gabriel and watched myself bleeding to death. Try telling like anyone that shit without getting committed. Oh, y'all ain't gotta ever worry about me thinking you crazy. That ain't gonna never happen. You can tell whoever you want to tell that to. If somebody gonna commit you, I'll come get you out of the mental institution, Janice. I will come and get you, homie. Come pick you up. Ride on my broom and come pick you up. Nah, we not crazy. You know, but it is sad because yeah, these entities, they have driven people to the insane asylum. You know, they have. Hell, I done hell when I was younger, and what does that smell? Like a burning smell. It's weird. What the hell is that? All of the eyes are off. Okay. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, that's what I'm smelling. I'm smelling. I just burned some ancestor money. And that's what I'm smelling. Something that came through. Good Lord. I'm gonna have to light an incense. Cause something came through that, y'all. Cause that didn't smell right. My sense of smell is it be on point too. So it must have been a bad spirit that came in here. Either it's trying to get in here. So but yeah, no, you ain't crazy. You know, in fact, when you start to really explore your spiritual gifts and you're getting good advice about it, if you start to explore that, then you will have less incidences. You'll get better. Because our parents, you know, when we were younger and we were having those experiences, when we were younger and having those experiences, guess what our parents did? Our parents thought we were crazy. And they've always thought we were crazy. You know, this is one of the reasons why I'm so close to my son. And I try to explain like as far as with Jacob and everything, like some of the stuff that he deals with is because of his spiritual gift. But a lot of people, they feel like, oh, well, you need to do this, you need to do that. And it's like, no, I just need to be patient and teach and guide my son is what I need to do. So, hey, Mia, how you doing, sweetie? Hey. Yeah. Orion's daughter said, reverse it. Somebody on that shit. Girl, somebody always on that shit. They are. Yeah, suppressing it does more harm. Telling somebody that they're crazy when they're having a spiritual experience does more harm. It creates more of a deficit in the trust. So that just makes it worse. That's good. That's good. Some of y'all be having these spiritual gifts to where literally you'll just start traveling to another time frame. And see, that's what you don't want to happen because what that means is that you don't have your spiritual gifts in check. You're not controlling them. Somebody else knows that they can reach you or those entities know that they can reach you and, just do whatever they want to do to you, because it's very dangerous. I told you guys that I got pulled into the etheric realm and raped. That if I would have had any idea, and then I was practicing, but many people that are natural witches, they'll just start practicing, but they won't have the guidance because your mama didn't teach you nothing. If you a witch and your mama didn't teach you nothing, that's a sad, sad thing. Because what she did was she set you up, but in the same token, you should be able to survive it and learn from it. Sadly, many of us didn't really discover this until our late 20s, early 30s. And you don't have to feel like, well, hell, now half of my life done went by. No, it's not. The glass is always half full, baby, not half empty. Okay? So, I was in Asheville. There are ley lines, huge crystals under the earth there. Really? Wow. My parents have always encouraged my gift growing up as a pastor's kid, but I was told if I I had to clear my throat on that. I was told if I use my gift anywhere outside of church, that's demonic. See, that's when I do my Wednesday Addams look. Like, when Wednesday Addams was just like, let me get the hell away from this, because no. What? They told you that? So you know what that meant? That meant that entity, again, confirmation for all of us, for a random person to come in here and say that well, she's not random, she's been in here for a while. But that means that entity wanted to use your power but didn't want you to use it on your own. And that's why it's a lot of people running around here blind, crippled, and crazy. Ain't that something? Because your spiritual gifts is your freaking compass. That's your compass. I don't get it. And if they just would have... So for me, what I dream about doing is having education for these children. Some kind of special cool school for special children to learn so that they can just, do their gifts and without judgment and have to worry about somebody saying, sit your ass down somewhere. You're getting on my nerve, you darn kid. Hey, you darn kids, get off my lawn. They need somebody, almost like in the movie The Matrix, when the Oracle had those special children there and they had all these gifts and, so we really do need that. We really do. But, and we used to have that. We kind of still do, but they're more so private institutions. You have to have money. You have to be hoity-toity and have a lot of money. Okay. So there are special schools out there for children with spiritual gifts. It's just that, most people wouldn't be able to afford it. Okay. There is no spoon. Right, exactly. Yeah. So, yeah, people do fear what they don't understand. But you know what's so sad is that these people were so scared that they just put you to death. There's probably been a lot of lifetimes where you was born and you had the mark. Because I had the mark. You see that? They knew it instantly. They said, damn, look at her. She got a mark right here. They knew I was a witch the instant I was born because I had the mark. And they call it the mark of the beast. Whatever. Because whatever, I guess the beast created, God created the beast. So that's, I still come from God. So whatever. But yeah, they would, they were so scared of witchcraft that, and little did they know they were scaring themselves. Like, what the hell are you so scared of this person for? So if you were born with like a witch's mark, which is typically a mole on the chin, it is, okay, just to let y'all know. A lot of witches have moles either on their chin, their noses, their cheeks, anywhere on your neck. Yeah. And that's how they knew that we were witches. But some of y'all are witches and y'all wasn't born with any, but I can tell you that it's usually some kind of mark on you. I have another mark. You have to go to my Instagram to see it. It's like right above my butt, and it's like a birthmark, but it's a mark, and you can tell that. Somebody said that it could be how I died in the previous life. I haven't really, you know what, guys? My previous life is this one right before this one. And, I do know that I manifested myself around the 1940s, and I really did like the 1940s. Y'all sleep on that. Okay, the 1940s was okay. It just depending on who your family was and where you was at. So I was born into a very good family in the last lifetime. Not saying that my family now is bad. I'm not saying that. Okay, before anybody gets insulted. Hey Emily, how are you? A psychic attack. Ooh, that's gonna be very broad. That's gonna be very, very broad. It depends on what it is. But a psychic attack just to put it in general terms, is when somebody sends you a certain amount of energy, but it depends. Either something is being sent to you or something is being taken from you. So many of you guys, when your blessings come in, them entities are right there and they fighting you over them. Yeah, like really? But it's mine. This belongs to me. No, your soul belongs to me. Who said that? Who? No, I just loaded them. What the heck happened to all of the plates though? Hold on, y'all. In fact, y'all, I got 3 moles in a row. One here, and one here. See that? And then I got a little tiny mole on one of my toes too. So moles are a sign. But we were talking about something else. Oh, I think freckles are so precious. I think they're precious. They don't really look right on me, but I think they're precious. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have a special kind of beauty to be able to pull off freckles. But usually people that have freckles, it just looks like it belongs to them, like it, and it's probably some kind of deep spiritual meaning behind freckles. Okay. So, hey, have y'all noticed how long it's taking YouTube to process the lives? Have y'all noticed that? Like, you can do a live and literally it'll take 24 hours for it to process. That is so bizarre. I don't know if y'all noticed that. That is so weird. Can you go upstairs and see if they're up there, and I'll wash them up real quick? I don't know what these folks be doing around here. Let me see if it's any in here. Okay, guys. So if you guys do think that you are cursed or hexed, you probably are. You don't have to be afraid of it. Okay, you don't have to necessarily be afraid of it. But what you do need to understand that it's actually fear. And see, like I said, this whole corona thing has kicked up a lot of people's curses in gear. And for some reason, as soon as I said that, the evil was trying to come for me, but that's just because they know that, when I come on here and talk, you know what I'm saying? This is how I connect with my clients. And so there's people that are trying to connect with my clients. It's like, they wouldn't feel right if they came to you. Like, it just wouldn't be the same. Their ancestors did not send them to you. Their ancestors sent them to me. Okay. And I've sat here and had conversations with many of y'all ancestors, and they will come and ask me for offerings. They'll tell me exactly what they want. I was doing a offering table for the spirits, and somebody's spirits was asking for a cup of apple cider vinegar. And sometimes they'll ask for beer. Sometimes they'll ask for a cigarette. I know that my ancestors, especially my grandmother, but going further back than that, just the smoking thing. But okay, what you say? I know that's right, Janice. I need me some vitamin D too. Okay, hint, hint. I'm joking. Y'all know how I am. Okay, you got to be comfortable with talking about certain things with me. Okay. Freckles are of the fairies. Yeah, yeah. Freckles are so cute. They really are. Give us the D. You are hilarious. Oh, goodness. And you know what? A lot of us are about to ovulate, too. You got to protect yourself when you ovulating. I can just about imagine how many demonic children I have in another realm. They come in, and because they did harvest some eggs from me, y'all. They did. They harvested from some eggs from me. They've been harvesting and then telling me at the same time that my eggs ain't no good. Well, why you harvesting them then? Why you harvesting them? So but we'll probably never see that round. But to be honest with you, I can definitely see this, other realm that many of us are going to be going to. And we going to be right at home there because they preparing us already. No, I'm joking, y'all. I think that, if y'all think this lifetime is bad, wait till the work that we got to do in the next one. And some of y'all going to be chosen. Some of y'all going to be chosen to go to them demonic realms, especially Saturn. They say that Saturn is Satan and that's a demonic realm, but some of y'all going to go there. It don't have to be a negative thing. You may have work that you need to do there. You may have ancestors that are there that you need to, have a conversation with. You never know. My sons and I got the same birthmark in the same part of my body. Really? Very interesting. That's probably why I don't have any children here. They done stole all my good eggs, Janice. Oh. Oh, don't say that, Janice. Don't say that. Thank you. It's I've actually had this thing for years. It is a wolf animal totem. This is for solitary practitioners. So if you're a solitary practitioner, this would be the amulet that you want. This jewel inside of it, I think it might be either amber. This is amber, I believe, or either it's not tiger's eye. I'll have to go back and look and see what it is. It's probably just some random stone, but I'm pretty sure that I can go back on there and see exactly because I need to find out what that is. But yeah, I wear this thing 24/7. I only take it off when it starts to feel heavy, which means that it needs to be cleansed, which is hardly ever. Thank you. Thank you. I love it. I wish I could wear something else, but this seems to always do the trick for me. And then it also keeps my intuition keen as well. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I love wolves. Thank you. You never noticed it was a wolf? Yeah. So don't ever wait till the curse gets so bad to where you got all kind of stuff going on. In fact, if when I get married, Because I'm going to announce it. I ain't about to keep my stuff secret. I just know that as soon as I get married, I'm going to have to remove a hex. Because somebody going to hex it. You know, when I get pregnant again, somebody's going to hex my children. You don't have to, it doesn't have to be a hard thing. But I know that it can be hard when when you're paying somebody else to do the work for you. But what I will tell you is that Spirit always provides. You know what I'm saying? So, and your ancestors should be providing that. If you're doing the minimum, you should be doing the minimum. If you're having any kind of supernatural or spiritual disturbances, you should be doing certain things like putting bowls of water around your house, especially if you live. I had to do that a lot in that last house that I lived in, but with this one, there's a stream that's literally right there, so I'm surrounded by water, going that way. But I do want to get a bird bath for the front. See, that is going to attract good spirits to your house, having bird baths. And then it's also water. So anyway, guys, I got to wrap this up because my phone is on 10%. So this is actually an excellent discussion. I wish we could go on and on all night with this, but I've got to go, you guys. So, and then my phone is only on 10%. Ankh and Moon Goddess necklace, yeah. Yeah. I got an Ankh over there on the fireplace. I don't typically wear it though. Thank you, pretty and intuitive. Thank you so much. So I'm always here when you guys need me. Even guys, even if you see me going through something like this morning, don't ever be afraid to contact me. Even if you see me having a bad day, because I go straight into, so you guys don't have to, because a lot of y'all be like, well, I didn't want to bother you, because no, that's just, it's one of those things in the spirit. Like, when I was really upset today, I just really felt that that child was in danger. And I believe that if I hadn't have made a big deal about it, that they may not have found her. Because I normally don't do that. And it's just like, that child's, looking into that child's eyes, it's, you could tell that it was just something that was wrong that was going on. Okay, so anyway, she's safe. Presumably she's okay. She was definitely found. They didn't really release much information about the situation of what was going on. Because you run off with my child, I've been done developed the ability to fly, and I've been done flew over your damn car and picked that mug up. Because I just, yeah. Did y'all ever hear about that mother? I'm going to tell y'all this before I go. You don't know the strength of a mother. You don't know the supernatural spirit of a mother, because this actually happened in real freaking life. There was a mother that lifted an entire car off of her child. An entire car. Yes, she did. Go look it up. She lifted the entire car off of her child. And the child lived. So you really, don't ever think in limitations and thinking that certain miracles and stuff like that can happen, because it can. And I've seen it. I've seen it in my own life. I see spiritual miracles every single day, though. You know what I'm saying? Then, of course, I get the feedback from my clients, with their good news. So, Boo. Hi, Lion. Boo. Lion said boo. Yeah, ain't that amazing? So you just never know what you can do. And I do have a connection with birds, and I do really feel that I can fly. But, I used to be obsessed with that movie, The Boy Who Could Fly. I think that if you actually had to do, you just really never know. I used to have dreams of flying all the time, but I don't remember seeing any wings or anything, but I just used to have a lot of dreams that I was flying and then sometimes falling. So, yeah, I used to love that movie too. I did. I think I want to watch some 80s movies tonight just to get me. I love the 80s too. The 80s was the bomb diggity. I was alive during the 80s. I was a kid, but I still remember the 80s. The music was good, the disco was good, but then, it seemed like, boy, people just got more and more extreme. Yeah, it does actually. It really does. So, for example, a lot of people will say, well, I want to do that, but I don't think that I can. But see, that's the reason why you haven't done it, is because you don't think that you can. And those are actually blockages and curses, because I done seen people talk much stuff about what they gonna do and they don't ever do nothing. So this is how you leave this world incomplete, and you still have not figured that out. So they did us wrong when they did that stuff, y'all. When they blocked us off from ourselves, they did us wrong, because what ended up happening was that we couldn't find our path. It blinded us, which is bad. So, Overboard, Money Pit. Oh yeah, I love Money Pit and Coming to America. Yeah, Overboard was good. So, some more that I really liked is License to Drive, The Lost Boys, The Goonies. Did that come out in the 90s? Trying to think of some other movies out from the 80s. Nightmare on Elm Street came out in the 80s. That's one of my favorite movies. The original. Not this new weirdo Freddy Krueger that they had out. They turned Freddy Krueger into a pedophile. I was like, are you kidding me? Really? I was disappointed in the last Freddy Krueger movie. I was like, really? Like, nah, Freddy Krueger was just evil and he was just a murderer. Okay. But I guess you could say, actually, there's a story behind that whole thing with Freddy Krueger. But anyway, we need to get together one night and watch scary movies, and then even just maybe even talk about scary movies, because I love watching scary movies. It's helped me deal with a lot of those fears. Scary movies will help you deal with those fears. Now, I don't like no gore. Now, if it's an occasional jump scare where it's a ghost and it's got like blood coming out of his mouth, it's okay. But gory stuff where people's heads is getting chopped off and stuff, like, no, that ain't my cup of tea. It's not. But the ghost stories and this, the suspense and things like that. I think Freddy Krueger is the probably the goriest that I can get. And I wasn't really into Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I think what made that movie very popular was that sexy man. And what's that man's name? That sexy white man. What's his name? I can't think of his name, but he sure is attractive though. What's that dude's name? My daughter ain't paying no attention to me. Yeah, Scary Movie is funny, and then also Haunted House was funny. I loved both of those. Freaking hilarious, okay? But yeah, I loved all of, well, you know what? The first three scary movies were okay. I kind of, I didn't really like part four, even though that's actually the kids' favorite one is part four. Yeah, I don't want to see nobody's limbs getting chopped off, and it actually looks real. Like, that shit'll give me nightmares. Mm-mm. Or I'll just disassociate. Like, I turn my head. Well, if I know, because I can tell there's something gory about to happen, I'll turn my head. Yeah. You talking about Hecate, or are you talking about? Oh yeah, Insidious was a good movie too. Insidious was really really good. Yeah. I am definitely into scary movies, and I'm definitely into vampires. Vampire movies. I love True Blood. It didn't seem like it was a lot of True Blood fans. Like if there were, I couldn't find them. But I loved it. I loved it. And then also Vampire, was it Vampire Diaries? And what's that vampire show that you be watching, Deja?
The original.
The Originals. I've been trying to get into it, but I'm always playing my video game. Guys, I have a game addiction.
Why?
I'm addicted to Matchington Mansion. Yes, baby.
Cute.
Hold on real quick, y'all. You killed it. Where is it? Where's the body?
You supposed to have bullied.
They flushed my centipede. That was my gift.
No, Mom. That thing has to go.
It was a big, long centipede in my closet. I told you not to throw it away. We could have kept that damn thing. I put it in a jar and kept it.
It would have died.
Guys, the more and more I'm telling you, it's just so much to discover about witchcraft and about
No,
yourself.
Daniela.
One day we was walking down the street. We had walked up to the store that's like right down the street, and I saw this dead squirrel, and I was tempted to pick it up, not to eat it, but to use its blood. So y'all, I know y'all thinking that's weird, but that's just something that's the witchy way. We will do that. Yeah, they are. And she flushed it down the toilet. Oh well, it wasn't me that did it. At least we know. At least we know that we got that good luck coming. 'Cause I was gonna keep that thing. Oh well.
Mom, I was up there screaming, so I didn't know Katie. You did
You
not
should
see
have
it.
told me, daughter. I'd have came up there and collected it.
But Jacob, you was. I think you was.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, ooh, but I ain't trying to travel nowhere right now, so maybe that's a good thing. Cause I ain't going nowhere right now.
Mom, I think Jacob was gonna make his plate.
Oh. Okay, guys, I gotta go. It's family time. I love you guys tons. I will see you guys later. Love, light, and lavender to y'all. Legacies. We're gonna have to do a hangout. Probably I might come back during the witching hour if these kids are always up trying to see what I'm up to. It's always one of my kids is up. It don't matter what time it is. But maybe we can just have like a hangout and talk about all those things. Talk about everything that we like. Let's talk
Mom,
about the things that we like.
Mom,
Okay.
we have
You mean in my journey? Yeah. Okay, guys. I know what you're talking about, Orion's daughter. I get it. I get it. I will see you guys later. Love you guys. Mwah. I'll see y'all next time. All right. Y'all stay up. Okay. And y'all keep that stuff going on that stove because many of y'all didn't do that healing and y'all ain't been doing. See, I've been doing cleanses like every month. So, but many of y'all got all that stuff that's becoming unearthed. So just release it and you'll be okay. Okay. All right, guys. Love, light, lavender. Bye bye. Hey, you got